Woodland Multicam Black padded belt. It is up and available on SOE Quick Ship. That is a 36 also. That one sold last night. That Woodland laptop bag, I believe, is available still. Once you guys are on here, jump on, leave a comment, let us know that you are here. Give a like, that helps pushes the algorithm, tells YouTube that you want to see these videos when they go live. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? WebDad, how are you? William S, what's up? Check that out. NJ Buick, how are you? Vance, how are you? Karita Lee, what's up? Jacob, Brandon, how are you? Mopar, what's going on, guys? Billy Joe, what's up? Yes, Amanda's Snake Farm, what's up? Collecting snakes and Pokemon, yeah. Kiri, what's up? Professional Class, how are you? Notification finally on time. Nice. It worked once it worked. That's good. Me and Amanda, everybody's good. Amanda and I and Cody went to a Exotic Animals Expo today. Picked up a few things. I think I'm going to get a hairless cat, a Sphinx cat. She's like, you want to hold this? And she had a bunch of them. She's like, you want to hold this? I'm like, yeah, actually I do want to hold that. They're hot. They are so hot. Hamster, what's up? How's everybody's day? 25 on here. Hit that thumbs up for us. If you just double tap your screen on most devices, it will give a like. Working? Right on, William. What are you doing tonight at work? Amanda's changing over a bunch of cages. Yellow tree python. Yeah, that's actually a green tree python. They're born looking like that. They look like a bundle of bananas, and they actually turn fully green as they age. Some of them are purple, like dark purple. Really pretty. Keeping the machines fed. Right on. Glenn, how are you? We got a dude's going to be here tomorrow morning, and bringing in, I think we're doing 5 loads of 5 big dump trucks of chert, and we'll start pushing that into place, and then the building I think gets delivered Friday, depending on weather. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms this week. I think we're bringing in a big vibratory roller to tamp all that dirt down. Wife excited for her Harry Potter. We just did a bunch of Harry Potter bags. We just did Alpine Harry Potter bags. Did a range day today with friends. Freaking hot. Yeah, it was hot. Today was supposed to be like the hottest day of the year. It's supposed to feel like 120. It didn't feel too bad today. Yesterday I think was hotter. Saw someone died in Tennessee from picking up. Yeah, that's actually that's over by Brandl's house, and the dude was, I think, almost like in his early 60s, and apparently he fucked with rattlesnakes. He had like held snakes a lot, and like I've caught, I don't know, over 100 rattlesnakes at least, and like I use a stick and hold their head down and get them behind the head. This dude apparently had been picking them up, and this time it got him, and within 30 minutes of life flight being there, they pronounced him dead on the scene there. Just, I guess, a good envenomation, and maybe had some other existing health conditions. I mean, it's highly possible he had a bunch of energy drink or pre-workout in him, and it was super hot that day. Alpine, yeah, we just did a bunch of Alpine Harry Potter bags. Saw war belts on the thumbnail. Yeah, there's this is a 36 that's up on SOE Quick Ship. It's Woodland Multicam Black. This is a 36 also. These are the first 36s I've done. I did this one tonight, built this one yesterday, and this one already sold. This one's gone. I think that's about the 8th one I've done that I've put up on Quick Ship. I do have a Woodland laptop bag. That Woodland bag, last time I looked, was still available. We've got some Typhon Toxic Day Packs, Black Butt Packs, OD Large Tool Bags. You can, if you take a look at last night's video, like the first couple minutes, you'll see all the product that was built yesterday. Gonna use the boot bag for all my truck ratchet straps. You don't have enough truck ratchet straps then. You need more ratchet straps. How far does the adjustment go out? On the belt, I'm a 32, and this is big on me. You've got all of this adjustment, but I would say, dude, if you don't wear 30, if you wear 36, 38 pants, order it. If you're bigger than that, don't order it, because we're not taking it. If you order this and it doesn't fit, I'm not taking it back. You can sell it. I'm not reselling it. We're selling them faster than I can make them. That's what I mean, we're not, but I'm just building them and putting them up. I'm not even telling people that we're building them. We're not taking orders or anything. If you want one, comment on the videos. There's 2 or 3 videos and shorts up of them, Instagram and YouTube. Just comment in there what you want, what color and what size pants you wear. That's not a guarantee that I'm going to build it, and it's not a guarantee that when I do build it, you'll even get it. So far, the only people that have gotten any of these are people that are on the lives at night. I've not made any posts about these. We've not told people even how to get them. I don't think we have. So every one of these has sold, as well as those laptop bags. Those have all sold solely to people who are on here. I typically put them up right before I go live on SOE Quick Ship, and they sell within a few minutes. I could fill a boot bag with strap. Yeah, absolutely you could. You could probably fill 10 boot bags. You have way more straps than I have, and fuck, I could fill up 3 boot bags or 4 boot bags with straps. Should upload a picture of my SOE setup before range day today. Had 4 Typhon Toxic bags out there. Nice. Yeah, you should put up a picture. Someone told me a while ago that you don't die from a venomous rattlesnake bite only if you're... No, that's not true. That's fucking horseshit, Brandon. Somebody fucking lied to you. Do you happen to have ACU camo? No. It's funny you say that. I have a whole tub of ACU mag pouches of some sort out there, and probably 100 tear-off IFACs that mid-frame, we built and delivered a bunch of that shit to the Army. And then mid-frame, they changed it to multicam. So we had a bunch of that. I just saw that tonight. Hectic day. 2 stray starving dogs kept coming on the property. Went after my cats. Unalived 1 dog. Ended up caging up the surviving dog. Guess I got a new dog now. Is it a cool dog at least? Shoot, shovel, shut the fuck up, man. There's no sense in telling people, and I'm not saying this to you, but everybody's like, come get your dog or I'm going to kill it. If you're going to kill the dog, shut the fuck up, man. Just kill it, bury it, get rid of it, put it in a dumpster someplace, put it wherever you're going to put it. But there's no need in telling the neighbors that you're disappearing dogs. Yeah, Josh, it wasn't Chattanooga Park, was it, or was it? Somebody died from a snake bite a couple days ago. Brandel was actually supposed to go there hiking today. I think they went to Gatlinburg instead. I got a duffel bag full of ACU content. Yeah, there you go. Bang Bang's got some ACU stuff. Got a navy blue bag last night. Love the color. Yeah, we had a one of our vendors hit us up like, hey, we have all this LAPD blue material, and I think I got 20 rolls of it. We got it good price. The material's pretty good, and well, the material's really good, but it was just off on color. Some of it was so blue you could use it as black, and then some of it was actually blue. Keep a big black and yellow bin full of straps for recovery gear. Yeah, I'm surprised that truck drivers are like, I could fill a boot bag. Absolutely you could, but I have way more straps than that. I don't know what that dipshit's saying, but he's fucking banned from here. Yeah, Josh, he picked it up. Apparently, he was right about 60 years of age, and he has been known to pick up snakes, rattlesnakes and such. And my understanding is he did not pin the head and pick it up and remove it. He just simply picked it up like he was at one with nature, and nature fucking bit him this time, and he died from it. Within 30 minutes, the helicopter was on scene, and he was pronounced dead already. Simmerwell, what's up? If you have all the SOE pouches, it covers the... Yeah, it doesn't matter what the fucking belt color is. You're gonna cover it all up. Keep my big black and yellow. Was just watching the video on the new rat snake. Are all rat snakes that aggressive? No, these are... this is a Vietnamese, I believe, Malaysian maybe, and they're found in trees and caves and shit. That's a blue beauty rat snake, very similar to the tiger rat snakes, and they, like a cobra flares at hood, these flare this way. They open their mouth, they put on a really good show, and they breathe really loud through that tube, that esophagus, and they just flare up like a boom slang viper for about 6 inches. They will flare their neck out like a cobra goes this way. These things come out this way. You can, as you see in the video, she actually, the lady that had invited us to come to Mississippi, her and her husband, they do cobras and mambas and all kinds of venomous. So we're going to actually go down there and do an interview and tour and everything and film it. She was at this show, and she had actually produced that one. That snake's about 2 years old. Yeah, the esophagus is really big. It is. You'll see snakes when they're eating. I don't know if all snakes do this, but they can actually extend their esophagus. You'll see a snake eating huge prey, and they can pop that tube further out to the side so they can continue to breathe. How's Uncle Lance? I don't know how Uncle Lance is doing, but he hit Amanda up a couple weeks ago and said, I'm burning the rest of the boats. Everything's great. Tell John I don't have his phone number. This is a new phone, and I'm going all the way. So I assume that he is great. After tariffs, you raising the price. I don't know what you're talking about. Raising the price on what? Everything we use is United States made. We don't have import taxes and shit on this stuff. It's all U.S. product. And we make everything right over here on all of these sewing machines. A rattlesnake embroidered bag? Saw some sweet drifting. Yeah, I saw that. It looked like fun. Now you got me thinking of a super kit bag in Typhon Toxic. We've done a few. There's a few floating around there. That's my personal bags that we use in the vans and stuff to organize everything is Typhon Toxic super kit bags. No tariffs. Yeah, although a lot of our stuff does go up in cost because the raw part, like the fibers and shit, I suspect are still offshore, right? While all our plastic is injection molded here in the United States, I'll bet the raw beads are coming from offshore because a lot of our vendors are raising prices. Do I have any vine snakes? I do not have any vine snakes. I don't have, other than the green tree pythons, I don't have any cool, like, green snakes. Talk to him still. I've been offline for a while, but been watching you since Pablo days, right on. Cobra buckles come from Austria. So I don't know that we have any. I don't think there's an import on them. Mostly cotton stuff comes from overseas. Yeah, this is all nylon right here, Muhammad. Made a new snack. Dehydrated cucumber slices, very thin. Sour cream. Oh, I'll bet those are really good. I'll bet those are really good. Those dehydrated oranges, like they use at the Country Western, are awesome. I'll bet you could put like tahini sprinkles. Is it tahini or whatever that's called? I'll bet those would be good. Went to a gun show today. Got lots of love for the Killdozer shirt. Nice. Nice. No, I wore a Killdozer shirt today. No, I wore the breakfast shirt. Nobody said anything about it today. They usually do. Lynn, they're awesome. I'll bet they are awesome. And you could eat as many of those as you want, probably. Oh, vinegar and barbecue, that'd be good too. I love vinegar chips and barbecue chips. Got the meat. It's just back from Fuga de Chao. Nice. Where's there a Fuga de Chao at? You know, there's a Texas de Brazil in Nashville. We got a Fuga de Chao in Atlanta. USPA shirt to the range day plus run SOE. Nice. Nice, nice. Hey. Hello. Careful. He bites.
She was pretty chill.
Yeah, well, she's cold though.
Yeah.
Baltimore, right on. Scrolling through your shirts at work. Hope the moderators weren't offended. Oops. Moderators? Fuck those moderators. On your own phone? Got the meat sweats, yeah. Man, I could totally go to Texas de Brazil and just do the salad bar because they have smoked salmon and smoked meats and olives and, you know, marinated stuff. I could totally just eat that for a meal. I could actually eat that for a meal every single day. We fed really big rabbits. Bob was here. Bob saw this eat. This guy was eating boiled egg earlier. You better finish that. I'm going to eat it. Hello. He ate a rabbit yesterday, or a rat. He had a rat last night. Oh, this one shed. Are they super lethargic after eating the rabbit? I would think so, AJ. Except I opened this to dump another gallon of water in the bowl, and this one was sitting all the way over. This is a 6-foot cage here, and this one was all the way over here. And I opened the cage about a quarter of the way, and it ate a monstrous rabbit, biggest rabbit, as big as a rabbit gets. It ate that, and it shot all the way over here. And about 4 feet out with its mouth completely open. Brandle's life flashed before his eyes. I think we have it on video, actually. Yeah, they got good desserts at Texas de Brazil. They got some good drinks, too. But you load up, man, they keep coming around with those meat skewers. I could totally just do the salad bar. No salad. I don't ever eat like salad off a salad bar, but they've always got good shit on the salad bar. Yeah, AJ, that snake's 16 feet long. It's 100 pounds at least. And it's not, she's like that in the cage. Once she's out, she's okay. That's how a lot of retics are. Because a lot of people that have them are fearful of them. So the only time they ever open the cage is to toss food in. So the snake is programmed, oh, the door opened, here comes food. Several good comments on the Burn the Boat shirt Thursday. Older people that I had to explain them. I'm surprised older people don't know that Cortez story's been around for a real long time. I would think younger kids, well, maybe younger kids would know it because of social media, I guess. Do the snakes eyeball the cats? No, they don't seem to. And I've actually let the cats sniff the snakes before. There's definitely 3 or 4 snakes here that could easily eat the cats. And I was concerned today. There was Bengal cats, some really cool Bengal cats, and then there are the Sphinx cats, the hairless ones. And I was just curious, and I'd asked her. I said, "Hey, I heard you have to bathe these every day," and she said, "No, that's a myth." She said, "You actually don't want to bathe them because they will make more oil, and they'll be super oily, and they'll get it all over your furniture and shit." She said. She's like, "Do you want to hold this?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, I would love to hold that." So I'm holding this cat, and it's playing with the GoPro while I'm filming it, and it's playing with my goatee, and it's just like, as soon as she handed it to me, it was just purring. It was so friendly. And I was concerned after that because we were getting some snakes after that I was going to be handling, and I was concerned that I was going to have cat on me. But the snakes didn't seem to even notice the cat on me. Are you taking donations of small neighborhood pets? No. I've seen all that, though, at the zoo stuff. That's pretty funny. Plus, AJ, out there in the garage, it's really hot. So they're processing and they're metabolizing really quick. The show is in Jackson. It's a CF Exotics Pet Expo, which in the past has been pretty lame. We did a podcast yesterday, and Amanda's like, "What do you think? What are you looking for at the show?" And I said, "I'm not looking for nothing. I expect it to be pretty lame, but it was pretty good for the venue and for Jackson, Tennessee. It was at the fairgrounds there, fairground complex, and it was pretty okay." And William, like, I'm probably pretty soft with that. Like, if people gave me kittens or puppies to feed to the snakes, I definitely wouldn't. I'd probably end up with a whole fucking herd of puppies and kittens. Like, we've got 8 kittens outside here now. We've got 5 black cats, and we got these 2 other just badass little kittens that we got from Jason. We actually had 5, but we're down to 2 of those. And then Boy Cat, that old gray cat, he walks around with all those kittens, and those kittens try to nurse from him, and he just lays there like he's a mama cat. Fucking weirdo. And then we still got Garfield, or whatever you called that other cat. That's still here. He's mellowed out. Like, he doesn't even really bite anymore. So I guess I think there's 10 cats here. My male cat is trans. We saw some trannies today. There's always weirdos at the snake shows. A lot of the promoters are, and I'm pretty sure these were girls that were becoming boys. I'm pretty sure they're girls that were like transitioning to be dudes. There was 2 of them. There was 4 working there, but 2 of them were definitely girl boys. Heathcliff, that's it. Heathcliff, that's what that cat's name is Retard Cat. Which one's Retard Cat? Retard Cat. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. The Mongoloid cat. I think he was in a teleportation pod, and when they moved him forward in time, when he came back, I think he got crossed with a fly, because he's much like the fly. Yeah, Shims. We call the grocery store the tranny zoo. That's fucking good. Yeah, there was a lot of effeminate boys there today with like pink hair and shit. Not good boys either. They're not good girls or boys. They're like just really, really lazy. Damn Shims. 10 cats. Play a step your game up. I got 30 of them. Do you really have 30 cats? On the war belt build video, you were clipping and cleaning as you were building the belt instead of waiting till the end. Why was that different? When I build my shit, I always clip and clean so that I don't have to do it at the end. Because I'm already going to pull the thread and clip it and travel, so I might as well clip it all the way down clean. I just built this one tonight and clipped and cleaned as I went. Same with this one yesterday. I tell people to do that, especially if you're watching my video. You're probably not running a big company or any company. You're probably a one-man shop, so you might as well get in the habit of doing that as you go, because in the future you're already in the habit, and I think it's just quicker to do it as I go than to have to do it after the fact. We're discussing today how we need to bring back shame. Yeah, fuck yeah, we do. We discuss that every day. Went to trade school with a few of the soy-ridden humans. They're probably not very good at the trades. I met a girl with a beard last week. She tried starting a fight with a comedian at the Fort Comedy Club. Apparently there is a full bearded chick out there that, well, it's a chick taking tons and tons of hormones. Need a 36-inch war belt. That one's up there on the Bearded Lady Creek. This is up there on SOE Quick Ship, or it was when I started the video. Plus all the tails from sewing the pals would get sewn. Yeah, it's way easier to just do it as you go. Cowboy candy. Cowboy candy is amazing on a hamburger, on a cheeseburger, especially with bacon. Too many people passing on their genes that would have been eaten by a saber-tooth. Well, yeah, I think most of those, I think most of them tranny types, most of those weirdos are fully vaxxed. So I would suspect they're probably not breeding. They're both gone. I checked. I'll build some more. I've been building them and putting them up every night. Super addictive. Yeah, the Cowboy candy's really good. Might be the same one because I thought it was a real dude. New snakes have cool paint. They do, Tim. Yeah, we had actually good time out there today. They had some hairless cats. I think I'm going back tomorrow to look at the hairless cats again. Grilled cheese. Yeah, that'd be fucking really good. Yeah, Cowboy candy on grilled cheese. Pull out med trays. No, I turned them all off. We've got a few standing orders out there for them. On orders that are bigger, we've just been refunding them. I've got to source the plastic. We don't have the plastic. 1 pound of ground beef, ½ pound of ground sausage. Makes delicious. Yeah, I like sausage. Can you breed snakes and make some kind of badass? Yeah, you absolutely can, Brandon. That's where they're coming from. I saw a dude today that's been breeding, if you know anything about snakes, like ball pythons are typically small, like 5-6 feet at the max. And those are the ones that are known for all the morphs and the weird color combos and shit. But there's a dude breeding Burmese pythons with ball pythons. I didn't even know that was fucking doable. But they've been doing like corn snakes with king snakes for a long time. They call them imperial king snakes, and they're beautiful. Really, really pretty. I don't think they're mules. I think they can still breed. 1 pound of ground beef. Yeah, Amanda had a burger today. We go to a place called Baja, or not Baja, it's called Rock and Dough. And they used to do a chicken wing that was like a leg, a thigh, and a leg and a thigh. I don't know, the whole joint. They used to be big, right? And I think they use a salamander on them because they do the wings, and then I think the salamander crisps the skin. When you bite into them, the skin literally cracks. And now they do a traditional separated wings. They're very, very good. This place has the best wings I've ever had. And then they do pizzas. And I did a pizza today that had pepperoni, pineapple, artichokes, and green olives on it. And that was really good. Cody went with us. Spirko's been tagging me every day. He tagged me in some Black Kings. I'm like, man, I already got like 14 of those. Got the burrito from San Diego today after the damn. What'd you get, Brandon? Pulled sausage from our pig for breakfast. Nice. Nice, nice. £100 of flathead cherry on the way home. What is flathead cherry? What is that? Carne asada Cali burrito. Nice. The Cali burrito has like fucking bullshit French fries in it though, doesn't it? Was it good? Where'd you get it from? Roberto's or somewhere? Looking forward to the next John Jack Snake podcast. That was actually Nicole's idea. I'd been saying that he and I should do a monthly podcast, but like, she's like, did you see the guy bit by the rattlesnake? Or she asked about the robot rabbits. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure how that's what that's all about. She's like, I got a bunch of snake questions. We're going to do this one. We're going to talk about snakes. I'm like, cool. Went to El Trumpo. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Fan for 10 years. Scully said on a video recently, the gun tubers is getting stale. How do you see the gear community changing over the years, if any? Keep up the great work. I mean, everything evolves, Cody. I don't really know. I'm still building shit right now that I've built literally for 35 years. And then, you know, some of it we're just changing. Like we just took the injectable pouch and removed the inside pockets and just made the whole thing Velcro. And then I'm like, we should probably build this bigger, so we made a big one. It's just a little variation on the one we already did. Guys are doing laser shit. I have no intention of doing laser pals and stuff. I think it's a weak point. William S. The Snake Shed. That should be the name of the podcast, The Snake Shed. Snake Farm. Amanda's Snake Farm. Storytelling of GunTube is getting better than 15 years ago. Yeah. That, like, I watched some Dirty Civilian videos today, and like they're fucking really good at telling the story. You don't even you just get sucked in there, man. 3 bushels of yellow peaches, 1 bushel of peaches we canned. Nice. Older style gear is coming back into favor. Yeah, I mean, we've been saying that all along. I mean, listening to Dirty Civilian today talking about the that intermediate rifle that basically replaced the saw. It's a full auto, and your rate of fire is like 3 to 5 rounds instead of, 7 to 10. But they're saying the loadout is fucking 22 magazines. Who fucking said that? I mean, fucking Jeff's been saying that shit for fucking 20 years, and all those little cunts are like, combat loadout is 6 rounds. And now the fucking loadout for this motherfucker is 22 mags. And that's 22 40 round and 60 round mags. Notice a lot of companies are using squadron laminate. Is it? No, it's not junk. It's fucking super, super heavy. They have to do the laminate back to back to make it strong enough. Well, if you're doing laminate, they're doing 500 and 1000 or 500 and 500, right? So if I make this belt out of 500 and 500 laminate, it's fucking heavy. And then the adhesive that puts it together makes it even heavier, and it's super, super fucking stiff. It's stiff and it's fucking heavy. That's the last thing I want. Hey, 3H, what's up, dude? Did you see Bear? Yeah, I saw Bear got a laser. It'll make his production way easier. That's a small laser. But I mean, most of his product is, smaller. I'm surprised tactical response guys don't come by. They're all fucking Reddit kids. The tactical response customer right now does not like us. They are fucking, and I don't know about all of them, but most of the current top-knot skinny jean kids, I speak too harsh for them. Good day, mate. Love the podcast for a highlight of my week when you boys upload. Thank you, Christian. Floating prison. Yeah, where in Australia are you? I don't know why. I guess because you said good day, down under. Okay. Yeah, where are you at in Australia? The recent Sean Ryan episode with Max Sog guy talking about carrying 1,000 rounds, 10 grenades, and 7 claymores. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say, I wonder if Tim Kennedy saw that podcast. Sean Ryan interviewed a Sog guy. Yeah, I keep seeing clips of it. I've not watched any of it yet. I don't watch very much Sean Ryan stuff. Did you see those new snakes I got today, Brandon? They had some cool cats down there. Canberra with all the pedopolys. Canberra. I don't know what. I don't. Christian. Is that Christian Whitaker there? Christian Whitaker. Canberra with all the pedopolys. Got it. I don't know where Canberra is. Younger Reddit crowd that knows everything. Everyone is a FUD to them. Yeah. Yeah, wait till they get out in the real world. Somebody fucking bloodies their lips, man. They need the shit slapped out of them. They need a little bit of violence. If you want to talk to men in a manner where there's not going to be a repercussion, that's because you have not experienced any violence. And what are they? What groups are they in? They're talking about gun stuff. They're talking about having to take the country back. They're talking about preparedness and survival, right? And yet they've experienced no violence. They also don't know how to bring violence. Richard, how are you, man? 22 mags. I need to step up my truck kit. Is a micro. What do you expect when they cater to the it is the Dungeons and Dragons crew. It really is, yeah. Lucky I've got hairless cat on my SOE bingo card. It's a cool cat, man. But they had some cool, like, super spotted, looks like little, they look like servals, you know, but these were like F4 cats, so they're more house cat than anything. They're right about a house cat. What was Dick Thompson? He came up with things that are still used today. That was Dick Thompson. Is that Sean Ryan episode? He said that 85,000 Patreon subscribers. I knew he was doing well, but yeah, I mean, he bought real estate in the most expensive area in Tennessee, and then was surprised when they wouldn't let him put a shooting range on his property. Attack response training and tip. I don't think so. I mean, it's possible. I mean, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, codename Dynamite. I saw that. I wonder if that's where Ben. I remember thinking, I wonder if that's where Ben got that, but surely not. Dynamite Jones was from something else. It would not surprise me at all if Ben knew that dude, though. East coast of Australia, capital of the country. Got it, Ken. No, they don't want the fight. They sure act like they do online, though. Well, no, I don't think they're training Antifa, but I mean, it's possible Antifa could get in there and get training without them knowing. I mean, anything's possible. I don't want the fight either, Ken. I just want to be a cat collector. I have to leave, but okay, Chris Winters, have a great night, man. One day it's a Sphinx cat, the next day it's a cloud. We can't have cloud leopards in Tennessee, unfortunately. Did you know that a mountain lion is a leopard family? I didn't know that. Mountain lion's in the leopard family. And Tennessee wants you to have fucking 2 acres of property to have a mountain lion. You have to have a 2-acre enclosure. What are the trade shows that you can go to for this industry? For this industry, there's tons of them. I don't go to trade shows, though. Some guys have never been punched anywhere. I think kids haven't been fucking tackled or had the wind knocked out of them or anything. I mean, they don't even have medicine balls in school anymore. Yeah, the Chinese spy. That's what I'm talking about. What was that dude's name? Where did he train? Ronan guy. What's that dude's name? Tu Lim, I think was his name. Got it. What'd you get, Richard? What'd you receive? Yeah, Kiri, I would love to have a cloud leopard. We looked into that. Tennessee is very difficult for that. I think that I think Tyler has one in Florida. Yes, this industry that you're in, I'd like to go to at least one trade show, take my wife for her small business. Uh, Shot show, Les, or gun shows. You could go to you could go to like the NRA show, stuff like that. Most of the military geared trade shows, you're not going to be able to go to them. When I lived in Julian, I had a mountain lion that I scared run next to my 2500, and its shoulder was as high as my fender. That's cool, man. We used to go through Julian on the way out to Ocotillo Wells. We would stop in Julian and go to. There was always different restaurants in there because they'd go out of business, then another one would open. We'd go to the Julian Pie Company there, and then there's another town right before Julian we'd stop. I can't remember where that was, and they had a Julian Pie Company shop there also, and they had on the other side of the road was a big restaurant, and they had elk and bison, and they had ostrich burgers and stuff there. Santa Isabel, that's it. And there was a real famous bread place there in Santa Isabel. I can't remember the name of that place. We used to stop there all the time. Dudley's Bakery, that's it. Dudley's Bakery. My mother loved that place. I think there was a second location for Dudley's Bakery also. When we would get to Dudley's, that Santa Isabel there, we would turn to the left, and it would go up to Cuyamaca. Was it Cuyamaca? The SEER School was out there, and there was a Boy Scout camp out there on the way to Navy SEER School right there. We used to go off-roading all over out in there with my Blazer. More shotgun cards. Les Grossman, what is your wife's business, man? What's the product? We used to go to that little jail there too. Camp Marston, Cedar Glen. Yep, that's it. Yeah, we'd get out there. There was an old lake out that area too, because we'd just look at the DeLorme or the National Geographic map book and find unimproved roads. And once you were on that unpaved road, it would always go to trails and shit. So there was a lake back in there. I can't remember the lake. And we went back there a couple years later, and the water level was so low, the docks it was hundreds of yards away from the docks were not in the water anymore. She makes pet products like collars, leashes, and such. Cool, man. Cool. How's the weather? It's hot, Ross. It's hot. That iconic donut shop in the movies in Los Angeles? I have no idea, man. I kind of the belief that every donut shop is worth going to. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Grok. Ask Grok where the military, or you'd probably be better off going to pet trade shows than military geared shows. Cuyamaca to Spencer Valley. Yep. Randy's Donuts, Big Boy's Donuts. Clever, what's up, man? We got some new snakes today. Amanda got a really, really pretty green tree python. Everybody was cool there, too. Like, all the vendors were super fucking cool. Everybody was cool today. No dicks today. Randy's. Everybody knows Randy's Donuts. I should have gone to Randy's when I was in Cali. Yeah. No, we got a baby. It's yellow. Here, I'll show you. Really pretty. And then a Chinese, or not a Chinese, but a beauty rat snake. A blue rat snake. Are the vendors at the shows usually? They are. Yeah, they are. That's all wet. She sprayed it down with a ivermectin spray. So we'll take these and quarantine them for a couple weeks before they get next to anything else, just for possible mites. So that purple color, some of these are completely purple, and then some of them are yellow. And then you can see it starting to turn green. Within about 6 months, it'll be almost completely green. A package expo, that'd be cool. There's so much shit that you don't like. I don't even know. When you go to an expo, there's so much shit, like, it's not even on your radar. You have no idea. Remember the big boy Doughnut sign that came to life in the Simpson movie? I love it. One of my classmates from high school lived out on those roads. Gave me a set of keys to the Cal Fire. Yeah, man, that's right. Cal Fire gates. There's on the right-hand side on the way up there was a fireman memorial park where a fire had flashed over and killed a bunch of firemen. And this was, I don't know when that fire was, but this was over 30 years ago probably. We used to go out there and there was a big, huge rock that you could rappel off of, and we would rappel out there. What's the average cost of those types of snakes? The green trees have gone way up in price. That dude had it at $650, and I said, "Hey, will you take 500?" And he's like, "Yeah." But a lot, and that's not a captive bred. That's an import. The captive breds are all going, $1,500, $2,000, even $5,000. Yeah, it does look cooler as a baby. They do look fucking way cooler as a baby. CNN said ivermectin is horse dewormer. It is horse dewormer. It has a horse on the bottle. But we mix it up in a spray, and it kills parasites like that. I don't think these have any, but the collection, we have a pretty expensive collection, and we've got enough that it's a problem. So we're to the point where I need a haircut. My wife doesn't think so. And so we quarantine them. We'll have a complete separate building for them. That area had greasewood. They were destined to have fires when they stopped control burn. Yeah, a lot of manzanita in there. Manzanita burns so hot. In order to be, you need a life. I've got a buddy that's obsessed with moving his family to Franklin. TikTok glorifies Nashville, but if Franklin is so expensive, man, you could have so much more living outside of Franklin, and then just go to Franklin on the weekends. Go and eat and shop at all the little kiosk shops and stuff there. They call me Billy Goat. Well, at least people call me something. I mean, nobody knows who the fuck you are with your fake account. Yeah, we'll spray them multiple times. Franklin is where all the rich people live. That's where Dana lives. I mean, that's where Pierre lives. But you can have so much more 30 minutes or even an hour from Franklin. I mean, so much more. Aren't imports better for the genetic? They are better for the genetic variation. That is true. So much is being locked down from import, though. In Florida, if you have cows on your property, it's a tax write-off. Do you have anything like that in Tennessee? We do, yeah. To be registered as a farm, though, you need, I think they said 13 acres. Like, we've tried several times, talk to the extension agency and stuff, and I don't have enough property to be registered as a farm. But I have way more farm shit than most farms have. Like, we have way more fucking shit going on than most farms have. Any luck on green? Yeah, a lady posted one the other day, and I'm like, what do you want for it? $1,400. I can buy it for 12 the same place she bought it. We'll get some. They'll be there. Isn't Franklin one of the most affluent? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Didn't Franklin property tax double? I don't know, Josh. I can't imagine fucking living there. Like, I go there. We'll go there. There's some cool restaurant. There's a couple antique shops we go to. When we are in Nashville, sometimes we go to Franklin, but I couldn't imagine living there. Could you imagine what the fucking homeowners associations are? Brentwood's more expensive than Franklin? No, it depends where in Brentwood you are. There are definitely areas in Brentwood with those fucking massive mansions and shit down the road from REI and shit, and the golf course and stuff. Ag exemptions are always different based on areas. My brother in Wyoming has 135 acres and gets the ag tax exemption by haying his field and donating it to locals. Yep. Yeah, fuck HOAs. Didn't Trump just do something that kind of turned all that bullshit off? Daytona. Daytona is where the best reptile show is. The National Reptile Breeders Association show. CF Exotics Expo today. Oh, somebody commented on my thing. Oh, that's my video posting, I guess. HOAs are just people that got picked. They're people that needed the shit kicked out of them is what it is. Bob Lester, how's your ink going? How's your tattoo work and stuff? I mean, how does it feel is what I mean. Brandon was on here earlier. I don't know if he still is. We were able to register farm exempt on an acre here by proving we made over $5,000 a year in property from farming. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. They have their lawyers deal with homeowners associations. Feels good, slight sunburn, yeah.
Do you know where the tote for the substrate went?
The tote, the big blue one? I do not know. I wonder if it got put back out on the floor as one of the normal totes. It's out back. I'll bet you it's out back. It would glue my goods to my leg if I bring a snake home. Love the laptop bag. Started stocking it today. Right on, man. Are you going to carry like a little PDW in there or something? That woodland one is still available. Or was when we started the video. Alright guys, I'm about to jump off here. I'm going to go and find something to eat here. Found it? Why was it out there? Might want to spray it off or sterilize it. No, I will not be carrying a BDW. In the future, I was on that ag for about 12 hours before deleting it. I was on that AQQ. I don't know what we're talking about. Brandel, what up? Did you see the video? You're gonna love this guy. Seven-inch blackout would be nice. Yeah, it would. That's what fits in there. Was reading, is the National Enquirer still around? That 22 people have also died under murky circumstances that were connected to Epstein. Oh, I'll bet it's way higher than that, man. What's the Hillary Clinton kill count up to? Boise, Idaho. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? What do you do out in Boise? Has mom got you all scared? What's up with you? Bounty hunt, right on. Very cool, dude. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great evening.